What comes to mind when you hear the word witch? For many of us, it's a Hollywood spell. Green skin, a hooked nose, and a broomstick soaring across the sky. Others might be pulled back in time to the haunting echoes of the Salem witch trials, where hysteria led to over 30 people being accused and condemned. But beyond the myths and media, beyond the fear and folklore, what does a modern-day witch really look like? What actually happens in the world of mysticism, spirituality, and witchcraft? And is it really as woo-woo as so many make it out to be?
Would I consider myself a witch? Yes. But do I say that I'm a witch? No. From a very young age, my family have always been associated with the spiritual life and all that kind of stuff. And eventually, as I started growing up and I moved away from my family, it was kind of like I went through a really lonely phase and I found myself again through spirituality. And that's how I actually met Violet myself.
Yeah.
She encourages, oh my gosh, she encourages me. And it's shed so much onto me that now I do it to other people. Fill that cup so much with love, and then it just keeps pouring. And you'll find, like, if you ever come in this store during the day, you'll find all these clients actually come in just to get a little bit of that.
My childhood started this journey. I don't think really coming into the terminology of it being a psychic or anything probably really hit me until my 20s. But certainly knowing that I was different hit me very, very young. And I was born a little bit differently, so I have a couple of special little birth defects. The muscles in my eyes didn't work very properly, so they would roll inwards. So I spent quite a lot of time in the eye surgery and eye hospital as a child, which is, probably where I encountered spirit, but didn't know what it was. Didn't think of it as anything abnormal. Some people would call me a medium in terms of seeing spirit, and connecting with spirit, which is what I actually do.
Do you identify with the word witch?
I don't identify with the rhetoric that's going around and some of the concepts that is going around with it. The original wording and the original history of that word, absolutely, it means healer. It means wise person. To be a healer is to not to do the healing for the person. It is to offer pathways and space for the person to find healing.
Do you think there was a reason why, witches in the past were persecuted so much?
Yeah, absolutely, because they were women in predominance. There were men, of course, persecuted alongside with them.
Yeah.
But it's power and control. It all has to do with power and control and centralised power. And so when you want to funnel everything through one source of power, you can't have other people going and seeking their old path. I think it's a very interesting time in society as people seek out other ways, and women are seeking to step back into their power and step back into this ancient knowledge. Also seeing this rise that has this belief system that if you practice any of this, you're practicing some form of Satanism or devil worship. It's very much a lack of understanding. It's a lack of willing to understand.
What kind of people do you tend to attract?
Gosh, everyone. Some come for comfort. Some simply come to be heard. We need to step people back into the idea that people are powerful. So one of the most powerful things we do here is hold space for them, is to accept where they are and to also give them that reinforcement that they are valued, that they are unique, and that they are loved. And then it's amazing what people will do. So I don't feel the need to go and mix potions. I might burn smoke to cleanse. I might drink herbs to heal. But I'm not there lighting candles for spells. I light candles in honor of my ancestors. It's a type of practice. And to give thanks, like prayer. But there are those that are literally making spells. We provide for that level of person that is going through the process of setting altars and setting spellcraft up. What's a great transformation? I suppose that's how you rate it. Do you rate someone coming off drugs and being able to provide for their children, making money, buying a new car, being able to hit those goals. There's so many successes and there's so many joyous moments. To watch someone who thought that they'd never meet someone, get married, beautiful. Yeah. To watch someone who thought they'd never have a child, beautiful. Do I think we need to have more of a remembering of who we are and how powerful we truly are and come together into that? Absolutely. We need to wake up. We need to wake up from this slumber, from this numbed out sleep, and come back into this world and into this nature and appreciate it. And drink it in, every last drop. Be appreciative. Swim in the water, enjoy being in it. For one day you'll just be the spirit blowing over the top of it, and you won't be able to touch it.